Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Virgo for the month of July. So, Virgos, in the month of July we have the new moon in Cancer on the 9th of July, and we have the full moon in Aquarius on the 23rd of July. So the reason why I bring it up is because we sometimes have the moon's energy come through the readings. Alright, so that's why I bring it up. So let's go ahead and get started. We will do separate readings when it comes to the moon's energy anyway, so you're going to know a little bit more how it's affecting you. So let's go ahead and get started for Virgo. So we're going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards to see what's going on for your overall energy for the month of July. What's going on with Virgo for the month of July? What's Virgo's overall energy for the month of July? Okay. Alright, so we have embracing. So what I see is you are embracing your light, you're embracing the darkness, you're reflecting something out into the world. Maybe you're reflecting something within you and embracing the darkness within you is what I see here. We have blessing. So you got a couple of birds coming through, so I feel like you definitely have spirit around you. So I feel like that is what you are doing, Virgo. I feel like you are reflecting. It's like you are reflecting the darkness within you, right? You're seeing the darkness within you as a blessing, and it's reflecting back to you. If you look, the sun setting, the sun setting, when the sun goes down and darkness falls, right? Darkness starts to come up. I'm seeing a lot of fireflies on this card. So embracing the firing energy, embracing the darkness within you as a blessing. So we have forgiveness. So if you look again, that sun setting energy, but here you are, Virgo, finding forgiveness, right? Finding forgiveness, reaching for the stars. Look at the new moon. So there's something with that new moon's energy that is going to help you to forgive, perhaps, and it's in Cancer. Cancer is about our home life, right? So you could be forgiving perhaps a particular person, a sibling, a mother, a father, somebody at your home, and through this forgiveness, you're seeing this forgiveness as a blessing. Your solar plexus energy coming through here, being more compassionate, standing in your power, having the strength to find forgiveness and embrace this darkness within you. I'm seeing the sun setting on both of these cards. And now we have thriving. So there's giraffes on this card. So, look at the giraffe. They have a very long neck. And they're standing above that tree. So that's being able to perceive something from a higher perspective. And look at the lights shining down on the top of this pink tree. Pink flowers, pink tree. There's the moon coming through again. So embracing compassion, right? Embracing the power to be more compassionate. Look, the giraffe is looking back at this person. Seeing something from a higher perspective, finding the light of forgiveness, again, embracing the darkness within and seeing the dark energy as a blessing. So you're embracing that shadow side of yourself, right? And you're able to perceive this blessing from a higher perspective, and it's gaining you. So it's like you're seeing the light of the situation. You are, I feel, getting some downloads even to Virgo in the month of July going forward. So you're definitely moving forward. I see moving forward on your journey. So You know, and I feel like, you know, you got a bunch of giraffes too in the background here. So I feel like you are moving forward. You are finding like-minded individuals, fellow soul tribe members, and leadership. So we have leadership coming through. So taking leadership of your life, you know, you got a polar bear there. Polar bears, they live in like icy lands, right? They live where it's cold, where it's icy. So I feel like, and there's that darkness coming through again. So it's like you're taking leadership of your life. You're realizing, you know, bears hibernate, but they're also very strong individuals. So I feel like you were going into hibernation, Virgo, right? You're going into hibernation and you are perceiving your darkness, right? What has kept you frozen? What has kept you stuck? You are seeing that darkness and embracing it. Embracing that darkness as a blessing by stepping into your power, right? Being more compassionate, finding forgiveness, embracing them shadows, right? Looking right back at that shadow and realizing how you thrived all along. Seeing the higher perception of your journey moving forward, right? Look at the light shining in the background here, right here. So moving forward on your journey. Okay, so now we're going to tap into some runic energy, and we're going to do a spread. We're going to pull 3 runes. The first rune, it refers to your present moment, right? Your present situation. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So Virgo's present situation. Okay, so this is your present situation, and that is, I think, Hagalaz. Yeah, okay. So present situation with Hagalaz. Let's see what Hagalaz means for you. Okay. All right. So Virgo, it is number 9, and Virgo, that is your number. Virgo is the Hermit card, right? Hermit, hibernation, bears hibernate. That's what the Hermit does, right? So Hagalaz, it means destruction. So in the present moment, things are destruction, and I feel like that's why I'm seeing these fireflies here. It's like the you know, if you ever had a campfire in like the ashes or little sparks come up out of that fire, right? And I feel like that's why I'm seeing these little sparks here that are coming up out of the fire of destruction in your life. So Hagalaz foretells a time of utter destruction of all that is familiar to you, and the kind of major event that occurs in every life once in a while, such as the scenario might be a death in a family, divorce, sickness, sudden financial loss, or some other form of major setback. Sometimes it is merely a longed for journey, right? A longed for journey to move forward. Sometimes it is merely, okay, fate is not with you at this time, and life is hard, indeed, in some cases quite terrifying for a while, right? So that's why you're in a period of embracing your darkness, right? Embracing this destruction in the present moment. What is distracting, whatever this darkness is, this shadow energy, you're embracing it. You are embracing what needs to end, this tower moment. It doesn't simply just offer destruction. It offers an opportunity for great change, right? Great change, and perhaps a journey from one world or lifestyle to another, right? Going forward. represents forces that you cannot avoid. So this is something you cannot avoid. So you might as well just embrace it. And it's exactly what you're doing. You're embracing the darkness that is being reflected within you with the shadow. And you are finding forgiveness. You need to face this shadow and embrace this forgiving energy. Embrace this shadow within you that is dark, and find forgiveness, and see that the destructive energy as a change, as a blessing moving forward, so that it can move forward, right? Look, that's why this giraffe is looking back at this forgiveness, because you are seeing that. You're seeing it from a higher perspective, right? You're gaining the insight. You're seeing the light of the situation. Why? Because you're going within. You're going within and you're embracing that shadow that is being reflected to you so that you can move forward. And the shadow is, it is coming up, but you need to find forgiveness, and that's where forgiveness, what has kept you frozen, what is destructing around you. It's a time of testing, trial, penance, loss, pain, and suffering. This demands that you let go of the past so that you can have room for growth, acceptance, and fortitude. Its influence is disruptive, but it allows you the freedom to break out of your current cycle, right? Allows you the freedom to embrace this shadow, find forgiveness, and see the blessing in what needs to disrupt, what needs to be let go of, so that you can accept it and go forward. That's why you're looking back at it, right? So that's what I feel. So that is exactly what I feel about that. And that's what's going on with you presently. So the next rune is, it is the attitude to be taken. So the second rune is the attitude to be taken when it comes to embracing this shadow. The attitude to be taken. Because you are, right here you are, is this giraffe and this bird looking right at it. Right? You're looking right at the shadow. And it's like you're embracing the darkness. You're embracing the shadow. And you're purifying, because look at all these little sparks of ash, right? These little sparks of ash through the purification process. So go within and taking leadership of this shadow that is being reflected back to you. You are seeing it as a blessing so that you can move forward. All right, so the attitude to be taken for Virgo. Wow, we got the blank rune. So the attitude to be taken is to see it as a fated energy, to see it as part of your destiny. That's what I feel, because even though presently you may be saying, oh wow, this is out of my hands, this is something that I can't control. So that's the attitude that you need to take. This is out of my hands. This is something I cannot control, right? Seeing the light of the situation, and that's what you're doing. You're viewing it from both sides, right? You're viewing it from both sides. You're seeing it as the power is out of your hands, and that you just need to embrace this shadow and find forgiveness. And you're seeing it from a higher perspective through going within and taking leadership of what has kept you frozen, what has kept you stuck, so that you can purify it and embrace the sun shining down upon you so that you can move forward on your journey. All right, so this last rune is a direct consequence derived from your attitude. Okay, and I'm not sure what this one is. I'll have to look it up here. It is Ingus. Claims you to split up relationships or old habits. You're ready for a new start, even for a new child. In the meantime, could be dangerous, so keep your good mood, right? So they want you to stay positive. Because again, this is a faded energy. This is out of your hands. What is distracting is you can't control it, right? You cannot control it. So I feel like this is letting go of old habits. Old habits are distracting, right? Old habits are distracting, and that's why you are seeing things from both sides, and you're embracing the darkness and the light, and you are seeing it as a blessing in disguise, right? You're seeing it as a blessing, so that you could take leadership of your life, take leadership, and move forward on your journey. So, number 22, which is a master number 2, it's the god of fertility. The boar, the cuckoo, the apple, laurel trees, the doorway to the astral plane. Well, meaning someone from Earth as opposed to some other part of the galaxy. Well, you are an Earth sign, Virgo. So Inga is associated with the start of a new season or phase, and that is exactly what is happening. You are starting a new phase going forward on your journey. At the beginning of a new project, fertility and growth. It indicates health, well-being, and a fertile mind, good ideas. The motivation to start a new project, but I feel like it's the motivation to go forward. Tying up loose ends, job completed, clearing out that shadow for the next phase. Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly what is happening. In the present moment, things are distracting, things are ending. So the attitude to take is to say, hey, this is a faded energy. This is out of my control. There is nothing I can do about it. So the consequences to taking that action is you're clearing out these shadows, right? These shadows, and you're embracing what is being reflected back to you, and you're seeing it as a blessing in disguise, right? You're seeing it as a blessing in disguise of taking leadership what is frozen and having the strength to move forward, right? So things are being cleared out so that you can move forward on your journey and have a fresh start. Tying up loose ends so that you can see things from a different perspective, just like the giraffe says. All right, so that's basically what the overall energy is trying to tell you. So we're going to dig in a little bit deeper. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread, and I'm going to shuffle up. I have kitty cat playing cards that we're going to use as a clarifier. So I'm shuffling them up, and I'm going to spread them out here for you, Virgo. And then we're going to go ahead and use the crystal. Oh, I can't even think of it. It's crystal something card, tarot cards. I can't remember. Anyways, they're tarot cards. Crystal Vision. That's what I'm thinking of. Crystal Vision tarot cards. For Virgo. Crystal Vision. Oh, yeah. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread. So we're going to dig in even a little bit deeper. Alright, for Virgos. So the underlying energy is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups tells me that you're mastering something. You're mastering something on an emotional level that is opening you up. Mind, body, and soul, right? Mind, heart, and soul. opening you up. Look at the moon in the background, right? So you do have the new moon and the full moon coming through. So the new moon in Cancer is going to reflect that shadow back to you so that you can embrace what needs to be purified, right? And you're going to see it from both sides. You're going to see it from the dark side and the light side, what has kept you frozen, so that you can take leadership, right? This is a faded energy. So the attitude to take is to make sure that you stay mature, right? Stay mature with what is being reflected back to you, Virgo, so that you can embrace and see something from that higher perspective, so that is being cleared out of the way, and it's the shadow that is being cleared out of the way and being purified so that you can move forward. All right. So the King of Cups. So the King of Cups can represent that Cancer full moon energy, but the King of Cups also, again, Cancer is a water sign, right? So that you can open up your heart, become more mature on an emotional level, embrace the forgiveness that needs to be embraced, and see the light of the situation. So what is your present circumstances? We see that it is Laguz, or no, not Laguz. What the heck is that? I'm sorry. Hagalize. A wish of change and freedom. So finding that change, having that sense of freedom to look at your inner world and face that shadow of forgiveness for a breakup, right? For a breakup that perhaps has already happened. Present circumstances, yeah, the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is, look at the lotus flower, right? So that Five of Cups is embracing that loss, right? In the present moment, embracing the loss. So let's clarify it. Yep, the Jack of Wands, right? Embracing the loss from somebody who has left you, because the Jack of Wands, it's the Jack of Clubs on here, but it would be like the Knight of Wands or the Page of Wands, somebody who was immature, somebody who left you. So in the present circumstances, that's what you're doing. You're embracing that loss, right, of why this person come in and did what they did and left you. And you are because the shadow, and that's what you're embracing. It's being reflected back to you so that you can find forgiveness for this person again, and embrace this emotional maturity to open yourself up moving forward, right? So what is challenging you, Virgo? What is challenging you? The Eight of Cups. Challenging you to walk away, right? Walk away and evolve on an emotional level. Walk away from the shadow, right? So let's go ahead, clarify. Yep, that Jack of Hearts. So what's challenging you is to walk away and move forward. A lot of emotional energies coming through here. So you really need to find forgiveness. You need to move forward and evolve and find forgiveness for this person who, walked away or left you behind, or the loss that you're feeling, so that you can become the king of your life, right? Open up that crown. Embrace this essence of self-love, right? And grow. Cat and nine tails can only grow in water, right? And here this king is setting on that obstacle, overcoming that obstacle, right? He got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the rock, being the rock of his emotions, even if he's got 1 foot in, right? Finding that forgiveness, embracing that darkness, that shadow aspect. So the root of your current situation, yeah, Six of Wands. Recognizing it for what it is. Recognizing that shadow and understanding that you can be victorious. You can have the strength, right, to embrace this shadow and see it from a higher perspective. So Six of Wands. You're going to have victory over this. Absolutely. You're going to have victory. and be able to move forward. Queen of Pentacles, exactly. Recognize your strength. Ground your energy. Now you have the Queen coming through, and we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There you are, Virgo, coming through and recognizing your strength, recognizing the success of this blessing, seeing it as a blessing in disguise, knowing that it was out of your control, right? That whatever happened, whatever destructed between you and another person was out of your control. And now you need to take that attitude as seeing it as a faded energy and embrace that faded energy as a blessing. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're recognizing it as a blessing in disguise. And the strength that how it has made you stronger, right? How it has made you stronger. Taking leadership. Past energy. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. There's the breakup. Seeing the breakup. So in the past, the breakup is that shadow energy. So clarify it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Stand in independence. The breakup made you, gave you courage. The breakup gave you the courage to embrace something within yourself, right? To embrace that shadow. Gave you the courage to embrace that shadow. Even though this person left you, you were still seeing your independence as a blessing, and the power that you have to thrive, the power that it gave you to thrive and survive, right? So crowning energy, yeah, the Five of Swords. So your head is, again, walking away from this person feeling stabbed in the back, right? That is exactly what you're doing. Your head is embracing both sides of it. Look, the bird and the giraffe are both looking at the shadow. So your head and your heart is embracing both sides of the situation. And that is why you were able to embrace this shadow and find forgiveness and take leadership of what has kept you frozen and stuck, and become more mature. Learn to love yourself, right? Learn to see how you've grown in this emotional energy, because cat and nine tails can only grow in water, right? And the growth that you have obtained through this breakup. So let's clarify the Five of Swords. Yep, the King of Swords coming through. So, and that's exactly what you were looking at. This person, he wasn't truthful. This person cut you. This person stabbed you in the back, right? And that is why you were able to, embrace that darkness, be able to forgive this person. And that's exactly what you are doing. You are successfully growing and stabilizing yourself, gaining the courage to find forgiveness for this person after what they did to you. So coming towards you, yeah, the Queen of Swords. So now we have the King and the Queen coming through. So coming towards you, you're seeing something again from that higher perspective, but it's like what's coming towards you is, I feel, a bit of a transformational energy. We have the King and the Queen, the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So what is coming towards you is, I feel like you are laying down that sword of wanting to, you're pulling that sword out of your back and you're laying it down. And that's what's causing the growth. So let's clarify Queen of Swords. Yeah, and that's exactly what you are doing. You are letting go of the loss. Remember, we started off with the Five of Cups, right? In the center, the Five of Cups. You're laying down that loss. You're seeing the truth of what it is, of why it had to happen, so that you can embrace the darkness and the light again and move forward on your journey. So how are you seeing yourself? Oh yeah, Four of Pentacles. You're seeing yourself as still hanging on a little bit. You see yourself as still hanging on a little bit to that frozen energy. So let's clarify Four of Pentacles. Yeah, But what you are doing, you may be hanging on and feeling a bit selfish, but you are seeing yourself as somebody who perhaps has learned something. You have learned something. So moving forward, you're becoming more meticulous. You are making better plans for your journey moving forward. You're going to let go of what you have gripped onto. Again, laying down that loss, right? Laying down that loss and overcoming it. Learning which, moving forward, learning to love yourself, right? Laying down that sword of loss, of that pain that you have been carrying around within your mental body, and finding forgiveness. And it is, you're successfully growing out of this situation. Your crown is going to open, right? Look at the kitty, has a crown of roses. He has a crown of roses on his head. So the Jack of Pentacle or Jack of Diamonds would be like the Page of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you are seeing yourself as you're still gripped on perhaps to some of that energy from what this person has did to you, right? But you're still standing in your personal power of staying confident, but being more wise moving forward, becoming more wise, because you've had to learn something. You've had to learn how to thrive on your own. So outside sources, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So you have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position, but in the upright. Outside sources, yeah, Three of Pentacles. So actually, what the outside sources is doing is showing you. What are they showing you? How that lack of confidence in being able to collaborate or work with somebody else has caused you to grow, right? And now it is showing you that maybe you need to make better decisions in your life going forward, right? Embracing that darkness and light, seeing it as a blessing in disguise, stepping into your personal power and being more confident, right? Seeing how, this breakup has caused you to grow. Like I said, caused you to grow threefold. And, with the three lotus flowers here, and then you got the Three of Pentacles, opening yourself up, right? Opening yourself up to better decisions moving forward. Hopes and fears, Three of Swords. So you are hoping to lay down them swords. You're hoping that you have learned your lesson and left go of this heartache. Yes, Seven of Swords. Letting go of the heartache from being deceived, being stabbed in the back. And that's what you're hoping. You're hoping that you learned your lesson. Outcome, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Ace, or the Eight of Wands in reverse. So the outcome is, you literally, this shadow has literally been blocking your energy, right? It has been blocking your energy. You've left this deception literally block you. So that is where this growth is coming in and this maturity is coming in. The underlying energy is that you are going to mature, right? You are very much going to mature. You're very much going to ground your emotional energy. And the outcome of the situation is you're going to break free of the shadow that has been lingering over you. And the energy is just going to be right? The energy is going to be right for you to embrace both sides. Embrace the shadow, find forgiveness, see something from that higher perspective, step into your personal power, and take leadership of your life and move forward from it. That's what I see. All right, so let's go ahead and become the magician of your life. Magically manifest something new, right? All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving forward. We're going to ask the crows for some advice. What is some advice for Virgo moving forward? Yeah. Love, peace, live lasting, and be happy. So they're telling you that you're going to learn to love yourself again, right? You're going to start living your life. You're going to start being happy moving forward. Be at peace with this shadow. Again, embracing the darkness and light. You're capable of amazing things, and realize that the capability of who you are, and facing the obstacle ahead. So you're going to be capable of facing any obstacles that is ahead of you moving forward, right? Because why? Because you're going to be emotionally stable, right? You've grown. You've learned to love yourself. And now you're opening yourself up to feeling peace, to feeling happy again. So love, peace. Oh, we got two of them. The hourglass time is slipping. So Saturn is currently retrograde in Aquarius, right? So that is the timekeeper. So, and Aquarius is going to be, the full moon is in Aquarius at the end of the month, right? So I feel like this is that shadow right here, Virgo, that you're going to embrace. And you're going to realize that it is time to be at peace. It is time to be happy with your life, right? It is time to, become more grounded, emotional. And look, there's a full moon in the background. So I feel like, Virgo, the full moon in Aquarius is going to affect you deeply, is what I feel. And then we have snake. So the snake is shedding that old forbidden energy, right? Moving forward. You are capable of amazing things, right? Emotional rainstorm. So shedding that emotion, that melancholy, that is forbidden energy, and learning to be at peace, learning to be happy again, becoming emotionally mature because you've grown, right? You've grown. You've grown, and you're going to become emotionally more stable now and be more capable of facing any obstacles that are ahead of you. Yeah, that you're clinging to. There's that clinging energy again. So you're going to face that obstacle of whatever it is that you're clinging to emotionally, and realize that you're capable of shedding that energy. So beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal card. What spirit animal is around Virgo in the month of July? What spirit animal is around Virgo in the month of July? Zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Let go of your fear. What did I say about embracing that darkness and light? There it is, the zebra. Embracing the darkness and light by letting go of that fear. Finding forgiveness, right? And understand that you're safe and protected at all times. All right, so what is a crystal that you recommend for Virgo? A crystal that you recommend for Virgo? Well, we have the abalone shell, it looks like. Solar plexus, heart, and throat chakra. Communication, beauty, and peace. Seeing the beauty, embracing the darkness and the light, seeing the beauty of, right here, of this blessing. Seeing the beauty of the blessing of this person leaving you, breaking up with you. Feeling the peace, right? Feeling at peace. I am beautiful, and seeing how truly beautiful you are, regardless of what this person has did to you. So a final card. This is a postcard from Spirit for Virgo. A postcard from Spirit for Virgo. Let me get a drink of water real quick here. A postcard from Spirit for Virgo. Postcard for Virgo. For Virgo. So this is your postcard. And this is what they have to say. So I'm going to hold it here for you if you want to stop the video and read it yourself. But it says, Dearest you, Virgo, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and supported. So those are your messages, Virgo. Have a blessed July and blessed be.